Hi Year 1, today we're going to be looking at how to write a sentence. Today, our WALT we are learning to is to make a sentence by linking words together and use finger spaces to separate our words. Our WILF today, that's what I'm looking for, is you should be able to tell me these things. You can tell me what a sentence is. You can order your words to make a sentence. You can use a capital letter and a full stop to write a sentence, and you should be able to use finger spaces between words. Finally, you should be able to write your own sentence and read it back to check that it makes sense. Our first activity today is to link words together. Can you read these words? We have children, went, the, park, and to. These words alone don't make sense. They're not in a sentence yet. But we can combine them together to make sense, like this. The children went to the park. This is called a sentence. We've put the words in order. What do you notice about the start and the end of the sentence? There is always a capital letter at the start of a sentence, which you can see here. It's a capital letter, and there is a full stop at the end of the sentence. The words in a sentence also need to have finger spaces between them so that the sentence can be easily read. Can you make a sentence using these words? Let's read the words first. Asked, my, to, mum, help, and me. Now, the first word must start with a capital letter. So the word that starts with a capital letter here, because it's the beginning of my sentence, would be my. My. Let's see if any other words make sense after my. My asked, my to, my mum, my help, or my me. The one that makes sense there to come next would be mum. Now we can also see that one of these words has a full stop on, which means it must come at the end of the sentence, which is the word help. So we know that can't be the next word. Let's have a look. My mum asked, my mum to, or my mum me. Let's have a look. My mum asked me, and we know help goes at the end, so our next word must be to. Let's read it together. My mum asked me to help. We're able to put the words in a sequence, and we've got our capital letter and our full stop. Let's have a look at the next one. Again, we know what the first word will be because it's got a capital letter. This word also has a capital letter as it's a name, Tim. So let's have a look. We know the last word in the sentence. Do you know what that could be? The one with a full stop, it would be play. We know that's going to be our last word. So Tim went out to play. Tim went out to play. And another one. We've got, let's read the words together first. We've got ride, I, like, bike, my, and two. So, do you know what our first word is going to be? That's right, it must be I, as that's where our capital letter is. I like to, I like to ride my bike. And again, we know bike would be the last word, as that's the word that has a full stop. Now let's have a think. What is wrong with this sentence? I'm finding it very difficult to read at the moment. I wonder why that is. That's because there are no spaces between the words. It should say, my dog is called Dexter, and that's my dog right there. Now the sentence is much easier to read. We can tell where one word ends and another one starts. In your learning pack, you have got some who cards and some what cards. Use the cards to help you write a sentence using the checklist on your writing a sentence display poster, which is also in your pack. With someone in your home, I'd like you to take turns to perform a short action. Watch carefully and write a sentence to describe what you see. Check your sentence is correct using the sentence display poster. You can pause the video while you do this. I'd like us to just have a little look back on what our learning objective was today. We were looking at making a sentence by linking words together, and we were going to use finger spaces to separate the words. I'd like you to have a look now at what I was looking for and think about if you were able to do this by yourself, or if you needed some support and you need some more practice. Are you able to tell me what a sentence is? Can you order words to make a sentence? Can you use a capital letter and a full stop to write a sentence? Can you use finger spaces between your words? And can you write your own sentence and check it makes sense? Now you'll see at the side I have got some traffic lights here which are red, orange and green. If you are able to do these things in our success criteria today and you feel confident doing them independently, you would assess yourself as green today. If you can do most of those things, but there's still some things that you need to practice and work on, that would mean that you're orange today. And if you found today you're still having difficulties with it, then you would be a red today. I'd really like you to email me what you think your self-assessment is and show me what you've been doing in your learning at home. Thank you, bye.